Happy Friday to you. Thank you so much for spending a little out of what's been a very blustery day with me tonight. Yes, I mean, if it wasn't nailed down, it's more than likely not where you left it. As a result, trees, power lines across roadways throughout much of the viewing area. 3 different calls of the like here just in Magoffin County today. So keep that in mind while winds are still brisk out there, to say the least. They will start to wane compared to earlier this afternoon, but that doesn't mean some weakened limbs and structures may not cause some travel issues. So give yourself a little extra caution and room out there tonight, as we're still looking at winds up to 22 miles per hour at this hour and for the foreseeable future this evening. And we'll talk about the cold front hammering temperatures down from the 60s today to the 30s by early in the morning. So that's something to look forward to, right? We will talk about tonight a report that I aired just a brief segment of several days ago in regards to the Johnson County Sheriff's Department and how cumulatively their numerous and still ongoing federal drug investigations have netted them and or helped prevent a total of 1,000 pounds, a perhaps conservative number, 1,000 pounds of methamphetamine off the streets of eastern Kentucky, Johnson, Magoffin, and other counties. And we'll sit down with the department in just a few moments, 2 representatives thereof, and talk about their efforts. With that, we will also have birthdays and scores and a calendar and much more. 2 announcements before I go any further. A reminder that you can see Your News Today on, of course, Howard's Cable or Foothills Communications. Foothills Communications still 6 and 11 the following morning at 7 and 9, I believe it is, on Channel 4. Howard's Cable on Channel 62 nightly at 6. But as well on my YouTube channel from any device that you are on. I immediately stream it to YouTube live as it is playing at 6 o'clock, and then it's, of course, available for your viewing thereafter. So you can go to YouTube, Rick Mortimer, Your News Today, subscribe. It will let you know when a show is posted, and you can stay in tune to what's happening there. What I would really like to have on Monday's show is some really great, exciting, funny, energetic videos after the Bengals win the Super Bowl. So, when, not if, when, that's where we end up on Sunday evening. It's going to be chaos for a lot of fans. You want to catch that on video, send me a clip. Love to see them, love to share. Just saying. The red flag warning that was issued earlier today has just expired, but again, those winds still upwards of 20 miles per hour right now. And, it's been a bad hair day for us all. So, with that said, a quick commercial message or 2. I'll be right back, and we'll start to get to the end of tonight's show. I'll be right back.
My name is Tony Allen. I'm a candidate for Magoffin County Clerk. Just as my family and I have served you at our restaurant, the Farmhouse Diner, we will be there to serve you in the clerk's office. You will be greeted with a smile. The office will be organized, neat, inviting, and we will do all we can to help everyone, regardless of your party, last name, or how you vote. We will be open during lunch, and we will have a long evening each week for folks who get in late. We will be open every other Saturday and have a plan to better serve the elderly in our community. I'm fighting to win this election and the trust of Magoffin County. I will not let you down, nor will I forget that the people chose me to be their clerk. Vote number 1 on the ballot, Big Tony Allen for Magoffin County Clerk.
I'm Kelly Collins from Golden Law Office. I began my legal career in Lexington, representing some of the nation's largest insurance companies. This experience provided me with the inside knowledge as to how the insurance company will prepare to defend your case. I'm now taking that knowledge and returning to my hometown in eastern Kentucky to help those hurt through no fault of their own. If you or a family member have been injured in an auto or truck accident, call Golden Law Office today.
Not everything has changed over the years. Fraser's Prater Drugstore is still your most trusted pharmacy, where you can get your prescription brought to you curbside or make your way to the counter for a snack, lunch, or an incredibly sweet treat. And check out Strings and Things inside the shack, the Radio Shack, musical instruments, guns, ammo, electronics, and more. It's as wonderfully unique of a shopping experience as is the selection. at Frazier's Prater Drugstore in downtown Salyersville. Call the pros. All Pro Gutter Works specializes in seamless gutters, vinyl siding, metal roofing, replacement doors and windows, remodeling or adding on to your home with free and fair estimates backed by decades of happy and return customers with guaranteed satisfaction and 18 months 0% financing. All Pro Gutter Works. 349-9999. Parkway Pharmacy, as always, promises the quickest service with the very best care and prices, and to always have someone there to talk to when you have a question. With 3 pharmacists, curbside, drive-through, and call-ahead service. Parkway Pharmacy in Salyersville, 349-4400.
Where you can always talk to a pharmacist when you need one.
A quick COVID update before we get to our top story in just a few moments. These numbers just in from the state.
4,693 cases statewide today. Those numbers continuing to go down. That's a good thing. But look at the number of lost. 46 deaths today, one of the highest single-day death counts we've had in some time. That number will not come down for a while, regardless of what new case or daily case numbers do. 46 deaths in the past 24 hours confirmed, the youngest of which was a 27-year-old Kentuckian. While the positivity rate has continued to follow the case count and goes down just over 20 at 20.09 and lower than it was yesterday. So with the exception of the number of deaths, all numbers still pointing towards the right direction. The Magoffin County Health Department did not release any numbers today, but I can tell you that before noon they had a total at that time of 19 cases. So if that were to have been all of the cases that they had for today, that would put us after 22 yesterday, 21 the day before, then a few days in the 30s, at a total of 150 for the week. That follows last week's count of 270 and 264 from the day before. Taking a look at the state incident rate map, 4 counties now, not in the red, everyone else still very firmly so. Magoffin County went up 5 points to 136 from where we were yesterday. Johnson County came down about 5 or 6 to 72.8 today.
And with my top report pending, let's go ahead and go on over to tonight's community calendar. Another day of birthdays tonight, at least a couple. Let's all say happy birthday to
my friend Pat, that is Miss Patricia Patrick. A very happy, special 80th birthday to Patricia today from her family and friends, and please allow me to join you in wishing Patricia a wonderful and happy 80th birthday. Happy, a very happy, special, and happy birthday to you, Patricia. Happy birthday to you. And I'm not done. One more tonight. Austin Cottle, this coming with a lot of love and best wishes from, says Mom and Dad, daughter Ireland, Brooke, family, and friends. Happy 25th birthday wishes tonight going out to Mr. Austin Cottle. Happy birthday to you, too. I've already got birthdays lined up for next week. When you've got one you want to tell everyone, tell me and I will on your behalf. Glad to do it. And just send those to me any way you can, and I'll show you the link, of course, in a few minutes. Going on to other calendar announcements brought to you by Magoffin Farm Bureau. A great way to have a lot of fun and lose some weight. The Reality Series is brought to you by the Magoffin County Extension Service. Starts next Tuesday, this coming Tuesday. They'll weigh in at 5. The Reality Series class starts at 6. They've got some great prizes. One for the person who loses the most weight. The other Instapot going to just the lucky winner of the attendance drawing. Get ready to learn about healthy diets, weight loss strategies, become weight wise, and have fun. I promise. They are good at having a good time and losing weight there. So be sure. Call them Monday if you have any questions. Remember, it starts Tuesday at 5 o'clock at your Magoffin County Extension Service. And remember, the next round of sign-ups for Special Olympics for the season is coming up February the 25th. It's on a Friday. I'll remind you, it's at Salyersville City Hall, 6 o'clock that evening. Magoffin County Special Olympics for anyone over 8 years of age. It is free for everyone. Absolutely free. If you can't make it to the meeting, you need some other details or anything, I promise you, he's there to help. Paul Gumby Montgomery, and you can call him at 424-6302. Special Olympics in Magoffin County, getting ready to kick off for their spring series or meets events, however you wish to say it. Nevertheless, Call or come by Friday the 25th at Sayersville City Hall. If you're a member of the Senior Citizens Organization here in Magoffin County, you already know. But if you haven't been there in a while or never, and you'd like to know about the fun they're having, well, this Monday is a great time to check it out. They're having a big Valentine's party, 12:30, Monday afternoon, after lunch. It's going to be full of live music, some sweet treats as well, you can very well imagine, and a wonderful time at the Lloyd M. Hall Community Center in downtown Sayersville. And remember, when you have announcements, you want them on the show, pass them along, and I will gladly do so on your behalf. And that is all I have via announcements tonight, so please stay tuned, a message or two, and I'll be back in a moment.
SSI and disability cases are harder to win these days. You need all the help you can get. If the government has turned you down, I will not. Many factors are considered when a claim is being processed, like your age, education, physical, and mental disabling conditions. When it comes time to winning your disability case, you should not face a federal judge alone. You need an attorney who is experienced, determined, hardworking, knowledgeable, and dedicated to helping you win benefits that you deserve. If you need help with your SSI or disability case, call me, Donald Wayne McFarland, and let me go to work for you.
Whether the new year brings you new dreams or you're working towards the same ones, let Salyersville National Bank help you build, bank, or save for them. Salyersville National has been helping dreams come true since 1902. Give them a call at the main location, 349-3131, or the branch, 6121.
Appalachian Wireless has a plan to make your life simpler. Forward pay. No contract, no credit check, no problem. Plans start at just $19.99 a month and include unlimited talk and text. Add 3 GB of data for only $29.99 a month. 6 GB of data, $39.99. Or take it to the max with unlimited data plus, only $89.99, which has 50 gigabytes of high-speed data. All the features without the long-term commitment. It's forward pay because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Valentine's Day is Monday, and the seasonal shop is ready to help you make your Valentine feel extra special with gifts for everyone, even the fellas. New arrivals daily. They've got new jewelry and accessories. New Simply Southern just hit the floor. They've got new shirts, pajamas, comfy sets, dresses, and more. Brewmates are an excellent gift, and they're currently stocked up on all the colors and styles, especially red. A perfect gift, obviously, for any Valentine. New to the shop, Duke Cannon for men. It's inspired by soldiers benefiting veterans with all sorts of products from soaps to lotions and beard oils. And remember, they'll be delivering locally to all schools and businesses for Valentine's Day, so stop in and see the gifts that are ready to go, or let them customize something special for your special someone at Frazier's Trader Drugs Seasonal Shop in downtown Sayersville. Happy Valentine's Day.
Now for my top story this evening, one that I touched on only briefly days ago about the Johnson County Sheriff's Department and how they have identified a number of high-level criminal drug organizations, mostly from other states, making their way into eastern Kentucky. Large amounts of methamphetamine coming into our area, large amounts. In lieu of that, the Johnson County Sheriff's Department, Doug Saylor, and his detectives say that their focus has shifted to try to locate those suppliers, looking there then towards the revolving door of low-level street dealers and users that really never gained them much ground. Collectively, it's staggering the amount of meth that they have confiscated and taken off of the streets, prevented from getting here, and their work, they say, is still ongoing.
The source of the drug problem, instead of concentrated on street level dealers, where all we have is a revolving door of the same folks going to state court on these charges, and it's really not solving anything. We go after the supplies, and it's not uncommon to get ounces or pounds off of these people because the demand is so high. So we're concentrating on the suppliers, and we've been successful.
Again, successful to the tune of 1,000 pounds of methamphetamine confiscated or prevented from hitting the streets, and that is a real number. likely a conservative number based on evidence and statements of admittal from suppliers they've caught and prosecuted and are going to prosecute.
Through the investigations that I have initiated, we've been able to work with Operation Unite and the DEA London field office to develop 7 criminal organizations, criminal drug trafficking organizations over the last 3 years. As a result of those investigations, we have been able to make 11 arrests on federal charges, and we have been able to document a little over 1,000 pounds of methamphetamine and heroin that has been stopped from entering our counties as a result of our efforts.
These investigations, a direct result, they tell me, of being proactive since literally, he says, day one for Johnson County Sheriff Doug Saylor, who credits his department for their accomplishments.
I took office December the 31st of 2018. At midnight, my guys got started. Since then, we've had 24-hour days, 7-day-a-week coverage. We've been fortunate to keep enough guys on duty to give us that coverage. Of course, in this field, you never have enough deputies. There's always more activity that can be generated if you have enough manpower, but in the office of a sheriff, you're always restricted on the finance side of it. The way the sheriff's office is set up, it is a fee office, and we're only allowed to submit a budget for that which we can show that we have revenue. We're restricted, of course, by that because of the revenue that we generate. With the crew that we have, a lot of good deputies, very conscientious, honest, hardworking. We've got a very good crew, and they are very proactive, especially in the drug side of it. They understand what the drugs have done to our county, our citizens, our families, and they want to do all they can, and I want them to be able to do all they can to interact and deteriorate the drugs that's in our county. We have deputies out here that are aggressively looking for the dope, for the meth. They're looking for someone that has meth in their possession that we feel needs, for lack of a better term, attention. We use them in any way we possibly can to work our way up the ladder to get to the supplier.
We have developed an investigation, and a large part of that investigation came from a deputy, in large part due to the efforts of Deputy Jeremiah Watson. And we've been able to take that and build the case, and we were able to set up a controlled traffic stop where we picked up a pound of meth that was coming in for sale into the county. Through this investigation, we have been able to document about 20 pounds of meth coming in to Johnson and Magoffin counties a week, and this has happened over the past 10 months. So you can do the math on it. It's astronomical, the amount of methamphetamine and heroin that's come in to these counties by this particular organization.
And this is just one.
This is just one of many.
Many indeed. As I've previously reported here on Your News Today, over the course of the past several months, the Johnson County Sheriff's Department, along with federal authorities, conducted an investigation into Wayne Pennington Sr. That case started in 2019. and resulted in a federal indictment involving the distribution of more than 1 pound of methamphetamine. Pennington was sentenced to 12 years in federal prison. Another case I previously reported on, a Johnson County man sentenced to more than 10 years in federal prison. Sean Tharp, indicted in October of 2020, pleading guilty the following month to distribution of methamphetamine, saying he conspired with others to distribute large quantities, pounds of methamphetamine, developing, he says, a relationship with a meth supplier from outside of the state, going to Georgia to pick up the meth and then bring back for resale. The Sheriff's Department developed that case against Sharp and several others. That case is still an active case and ongoing, and more indictments are expected to be filed pertaining to it. Also previously reported here on Your News Today, the Sheriff's Department executing a search warrant at a residence in Tudor Key. This was after a years-long investigation between the local and federal entities. The search warrant recovered almost 3 pounds of meth, almost $19,000 in cash at the home of Charles Allen Chandler. And also arrested during that search warrant execution were Ashley Johnson and Corey Brandon Johnson of Magoffin County, as well as Jay Sean Robinson. All 4 have been indicted federally, all 4 awaiting trial. That case began when the Sheriff's Department began making controlled buys in Johnson County that led them here into Magoffin County with the assistance of federal authorities. Charlie Chandler first selling meth in Falcon of Magoffin County, then moving to Johnson County. And during that investigation, authorities actually later made a controlled buy of a pound of methamphetamine from the Johnson brother and sister, as well as Jay Sean Robinson, again, all indicted and awaiting trial. Robinson, as I recently told you as well, is now listed under another federal indictment, this pertaining to a drug overdose death that took place in the Pike County Detention Center, where he is being held on the before-mentioned Johnson County and federal charges. Sheriff Saylor saying that there are several other ongoing cases and several more federal indictments forthcoming.
As I said before, we want to climb the ladder. If we could get to the main source, that would be the ultimate goal. And that is one of the reasons that we work with the DEA and Operation Unite. On the local level, it will make a difference. And by that, I mean if we presented it in local court, in state court, it would make a difference. It would make a short-term difference. But the way that it's being handled now through this office, it is an immediate improvement. We are removing a large supplier or suppliers from our area. That is helping to eliminate the availability or the easily available or the comfortable availability of methamphetamine. These, for lack of a better term, the addicts, the users, they are comfortable with who they have been buying their illegal drugs from. If we can change their comfort level, we're hoping maybe that it will hopefully stop them from wanting it. If it's just by giving them the opinion something's changed. Maybe they're about to get me next. Maybe I better quit using before I end up in jail. Anything we can do to help a user, we will. If we can get them in rehab, that's great. If it doesn't develop in that aspect, jail may be the only thing that can save their life. And that's the ultimate goal, to save lives.
If you have any drug tips, contact the Johnson County Sheriff's Department and pass that along. And of course, as always, they would love to have your information. They do not need your name. I'll be right back.
Do you really want to get caught in this again on those tires? Get there in one piece and save. Conley Tires got specials going on right now through the end of March, like $100, even $200 back on a set of Goodyears. And get those tires, brakes, service, whatever you need with 6 months no interest financing. Conley Tire in Staffordsville or conleytire.net.
I'm Kelly Collins.
And I'm Taylor Shepard.
And we are with the Golden Law Office. We both began our legal careers in Lexington, representing the nation's largest insurance companies. This experience provided us with inside knowledge as to how the insurance company will defend your case.
We are now taking that knowledge and returning to our hometown in Eastern Kentucky.
As a partner at Golden Law Office, we are returning home to continue to help those hurt through no fault of their own. If you or a family member have been injured in an auto or truck accident, call Golden Law Office today.
It's happening, it's happening, it's happening. And to help you celebrate this Super Bowl Sunday more than any other, your Sagersville least famous recipe has got a deal for you on their famous party platter. You get $5 off if you call it in before they close Saturday to pick up on Sunday. And all you have to do is drive through before the game, get your party platter or party platters, and be on your way. Or if you pay ahead, you don't even have to get in the drive-through. Just pull around to the drive-through side of the store, give them a call, they'll bring it out to you, and you're on your way to watch the game with the best party food around. Call Lee's anytime between now and when they close Saturday, and you'll get $5 off. Pay ahead, and you can even skip the drive-through line. 349-3626.
So, no highlights tonight. Campaign season for Your News Today officially kicked off last night, the first of what will be several, I certainly hope and expect, political commercials, which you've already seen one air tonight and more to follow. We appreciate those people choosing Your News Today to get the word out about their platform and their campaigns. As such, I was in the office last night listening to, painfully, the Magoffin County boys, Johnson Central boys matchup last night. The Hornets traveled to the Eagles. The Hornets up on the Eagles by as much as 12 at one point. It came down to literally a last-second shot under the basket, and Central won with that bucket that left Magoffin County no time to really get possession of the ball, much less even get an inbound. But Central with the win, 59-57, in what was a thrilling district game. So sorry I couldn't make it to that, but wow. But just to let you know, if you're looking for something fun to do tonight, it's a doubleheader. It's already started, but you can make it. The girls tipped off at 6 o'clock tonight, hosting Martin County. That looks to be a fun one. And the boys are hosting Belfry in Game 2. Tip-off for that is 7:30. Both games here at home tonight for the Hornets. With that said, here at home tonight for all of us, the weather. The cold front's coming, as we've spoke about. We've got rain and some light snow chances. That's the extreme of it, really. But we will see temperatures plummet over the course of tonight, and they won't gain any ground tomorrow whatsoever.
Not at all. So, tonight we'll drop down to about 37 degrees, mostly cloudy, a 50% chance of showers mainly after 11 or midnight or so. Winds still out of the west, gusts 7, 10, 20, 22 miles per hour. And temperatures, remember, 37 tonight. Tomorrow, well, they're going to fall to 35 by about 10 in the morning. Winds are still going to be persistent out of the west-northwest up to 15 miles per hour. Precipitation chances tomorrow, a 30% chance of some rain, possibly mixing with a little snow in the morning. And during the back end of your Saturday as well, with only about a 20% chance of some light precipitation right now. Winds will finally start to calm down, only 5 to 7 out of the north by tomorrow night. And for the latter half of your weekend, the cold front's still very well alive. And here at 33 degrees and 17 degrees for your high and your low, mostly sunny and mostly cloudy, and a very light wind, 3, 4, 5 miles per hour or so out of the west-northwest on your Sunday. So finally, after a windy few days, we'll see things calm down for Sunday. Valentine's Day, Monday. Mid-30s for your high, 24 for your low, and sunshine for all the sweethearts. Thereafter, more sun, warming up. We see another rebound, 71, I wish. 51 on your Tuesday, sunny and mostly clear, close to freezing Tuesday night. Wednesday, warmer still at 60, mostly sunny. And as we see warm air make its way back in, we also see showers and clouds. A 30% chance of rain, I think late Wednesday, but ramping up to an 80% chance of rain on your Thursday. So a wet one to at least some degree on your Thursday, but still 65 with clouds and showers. Still low 60s for your Friday, as we're going to ease up a little bit on the clouds and the rain, but still a good shot at both this time next week. So there's something for you to enjoy in there somewhere.
And remember, Your News Today on YouTube. It's there that you can subscribe. You'll be alerted whenever I post a new show, which, of course, is every night at 6 o'clock. And you can watch it on any device regardless of where you are. And, like I said, my wish for the weekend, the one thing I really like to have coming in here Monday is some videos of Bengal fan celebration. So, if you have any, I'd like to see them Monday. It's going to be exciting. I'm already nervous, to be quite honest. So, good night. Thank you for watching. Good weekend to you. Happy early Valentine's Day. Remember, guys, it's Monday, and I'll see you next week. Good night, and thank you, seriously, as always, for watching.